Morning, friends. Do you sometimes get the feeling that nothing's happening in your life and you're not going anywhere? I recently came across this quotation while reading James Michener's book on space, and he is talking about one of the heroes in the book, Dr. Mott, who is journaling to himself and thinking about how his life isn't going anywhere. And Dr. Mott is a space scientist, and he sits down and this is what he writes. He says, at this moment, I am sitting on a piece of Earth that is at 3430 degrees north, which means I am spinning west to east at a rate of 860 miles per hour. At the same time, my Earth is moving through its orbit around the Sun at 66,661 miles an hour, and my Sun is carrying itself and its planets toward the star Vega at something like 31,000 miles an hour. Our Sun and Vega move around the galaxy at the blinding speed of 700,000 miles per hour, and the galaxy itself rotates at 559,350 miles an hour. And that's not all. Our galaxy moves in relation to all other galaxies as they rush through the universe at a speed of better than 1,000,000 miles an hour. So when I am absolutely still and thinking I am going nowhere, I am actually moving in 6 wildly different directions at once at an accumulated speed of maybe 2.5 million miles an hour. So I can never be motionless. I am traveling always at speeds which are incomprehensible, and it's all happening in real time. So if you think you're not going anywhere today, just remember that during this day, you're going in 6 different directions at once at 2.5 million miles an hour. We live in an incredibly complex universe, don't we? The scriptures tell us that in the midst of that incredibly complex universe, God is aware of us personally. And the most important destination that we have is not necessarily moving in 6 different directions at once. The most important personal destination we have is making heaven our home and being in right relationship with God through our Lord Jesus Christ. That's the most important direction of all. So take heart today if you think life isn't going anywhere. We're on a wonderful trajectory and a wonderful journey, because when we have invited Christ into our life, we have a sense of direction, we have a purpose, we have a destiny. It's a joy to come to you every morning and to share a truth with you. If you don't have a regular church home of your own, I'd like to invite you to come to Central Assembly this Sunday. Our morning worship service is at 10:30 a.m. and our evening service is at 6 p.m. And we would love to have you as our guest in this coming Sunday's services. May the Lord's blessing be yours today.